A Jacksonville couple hasn't seen or heard from their teenage daughter in more than a year, and they believe she was taken and forced to be a sex slave hundreds of miles away.
That's right, Anthony, and tonight they are desperate. They will give up anything to find her. First Coast News' Julia Janae joins us now live with their story. Julia?
That's right, guys. 18,000 teenagers were considered runaways last year in the U.S., and it's estimated 1 in 6 of them are being sexually trafficked. Now, those statistics don't mean anything when it is your child. And Tamara and Jason Larrabee of Jacksonville haven't seen their teenage daughter in over a year. They firmly believe she's still alive, but they also believe she's being exploited.
As a man and as a father, you wanna reach out and say why. First off, and then you want to get to the men and get a hold of them, to be honest with you. She's a kid.
Jason Larrabee says they'll never stop searching.
And when you've got kids, that's your world.
His stepdaughter, Michaela Rogers, was reported missing in August of 2016.
It's just one of those things that just shocks you to your core.
Her mother, Tamara, says their daughter left home with only a few items.
There's no words to describe how empty you feel. It's worse than someone dying.
She saw 16-year-old Michaela withdraw in the months before she disappeared, but this family no longer believes she's a runaway.
If it was a month or two, yeah, maybe. But, I mean, 431 days is a long time to hide.
Now they face one of their worst fears, that their teen is among the 16% of runaway children who are exploited.
I really didn't know what she was doing on her phone. Didn't know she was talking to different people and grown men.
Michaela's abandoned phone revealed dating sites and explicit messages from men.
Early 20s to 46 was the oldest that we found.
Police used the text and Snapchat messages to track down witnesses or possible suspects.
On Facebook, you would be surprised how many people just go through and look for teenage girls.
According to the police report, detectives suspended efforts 4 months after the report was filed. Tamara and Jason search where they can.
I go on Backpage websites. I start in Miami and I work my way all the way up to the Carolinas just to see if her picture's there.
How many ads are you seeing?
A lot. And there's a lot of young kids on there. And you can tell they're kids.
She's a jokester, definitely.
Tamara says it's motherly instincts to tell her witty and comical daughter is still alive out there somewhere.
We want her back so bad. I mean, our family just can't function.
And Michaela's parents say she has scars on her arms and legs, also on her stomach from a surgery, and a birthmark near her elbow. Now, the hardest part is that these parents are not alone in stories like this. The Larrabee's fears are actually the reality for other parents who locate their daughter their missing daughter rather, in a motel just blocks from their school. Our Selling Girls series continues with their story.